point. By Greg Anthony. Clark Kellogg and David Aldridge is reporting from the sidelines. Here in Brooklyn, we have an interconference matchup.
All right, ready to go?
Looking to create some cheers for their home crowd. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. They were dominated last year. Not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Griffin is out there with Jokic. That's Tony Allen. Then it's Thomas. And it's Chandler in at the 3, the small forward. Clock is at 3. There's Thomas, the 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Nets with possession here. To the wing on the left. Left to the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And stolen by Murray.
Timeout.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now. Maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, this was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. In that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
So it's Brooklyn now. He's guarded by Thomas. Mr. Lopez. Morris a screen. The 8-footer. Lopez, no luck.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Thomas with the ball. Makes it off the glass. Thomas got the first basket of the game for the Clippers.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Griffin kicks to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline try. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morris a screen. Lopez a screen on Allen. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's Allen on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle, a lot of contact there. That's on Brook Lopez.
Wow, he got racked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Hayward outside. Hayward on the wing. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. From 8. Good. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
A decent contest there by the defense, but Lopez unbothered, unfazed.
Jokic a screen. Dishes it to Allen. Lopez with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Misses the runner. The Clippers trail. A shot by Chandler, wide open. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Nets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Morris dishes to Murray. Over to the left wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Now here's Thomas. Kicks it to Chandler. Lopez against Jokic. And the shot no good, a bit short. Brooklyn leading by 4. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
In the corner, Murray with it. Lopez a screen for 3. Hayward. Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Jokic. That one rolling around and rims out. The Nets with the lead. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And again, it's the Nets missing. Outside Thomas. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Chandler, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Hayward again. It's Chandler. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Allen outside. Here is Thomas. Back to Allen. The 17-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Thomas has gone 1 of 3 on the night. The feed to Murray. Trying to get back on track. Chandler with the rebound.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Pass to Thomas. Chandler outside. Back to Thomas. Jokic a screen. Thomas passes to Jokic. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot before second violation. A different look for the Clippers. Marjanovic checked in for Jokic. Joe Ingles comes in for Wilson Chandler. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Allen. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Morris a screen. Hayward a screen on Thomas. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And here is Thomas. Inside. Here's Marjanovic. He nails it, and we're tied up. Marjanovic has got his first points of the night.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And Hayward cuts it to go.
Timeout. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
So for the Nets, Rufus checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Morris. And Luwawu subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Los Angeles, Bielitsa comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Felder in for Thomas. There's the screen. Redick for three. They retain possession. Second chance effort. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Pass it to Luwawu. Here's O'Quinn and a missed layup. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Heat. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Marjanovic kicks to Redick. On the wing. Wow, way off on that. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Nets passing it around. Back to Clarkson. .24 seconds left here in the first quarter. They set the screen. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Quinn. Misses the wing chair.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
You know, huge height.
And there's the horn. Seeing some good defense on both sides, and the score still close. Clippers lead 5-1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Clarkson is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Kufis, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Down low. Here's Marjanovic.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
To the paint. Here's O'Quinn. Got a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. No good from Felder.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami. There's a screen by Marjanovic. There's the pick. 4 on the shot clock. Caspi. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Clarkson. Let's go quick. And O'Quinn slams it in.
Maybe not a natural born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Marjanovic passes to Caspi. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Caspi's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
He'll advise shot there.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Redick up top. The dish now to Caspi. It's Bielitsa. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Timeout. And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Feeds to Murray. There's the double team with Allen. Chandler kicks to Bogdanovic. In the corner, Murray with it. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that's now 6 points for Jamal Murray.
To respect the range of Murray. He just nails shots from this distance.
Jokic a screen. Thomas, no good. Next trailed by 4. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Now Murray. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Brings it up and in on the nice reverse. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Thomas with the ball. It's tipped. Here's Bogdanovic. There's the 3. They get it again. Murray. Outside Thomas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Allen kicks to Jokic. He feeds it to Griffin. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
side, Thomas. Picked by Griffin. 6 to shoot. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Sinks that one from the post. 7 points in the game.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the net.
Allen outside. Picked by Griffin. Got a piece of it. Pulls it from the elbow. Allen's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. He's guarded by Thomas. Out to the wing. Here's Murray. And he hits it to tie the game up. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Thomas. Allen passes to Jokic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Joe Ingles is checked in for Wilson Chandler. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Murray. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Chandler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Brooklyn. The Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Thomas dishes to Ingles.
Come to me.
Shot clock at 6. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Can't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. In the corner, it's Hayward. Morris a screen. Now here's Murray. Defended by Allen. Morris right side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Shot to stop the drought. Thomas's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And Thomas over to help. Beyond the arc. And Jokic with the rebound.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Drives from 16. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Brooklyn's got into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Out to the wing. No good that time. Griffin with some nice D. LA's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Morris. Pushing it up. Here's Murray. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
In the corner, it's Morris. Griffin with some nice D.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Nobody near Allen. And they're unable to get the time wasted there. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line. Clippers trail by 4.
No need to rush here. They can play for 1 shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. From 10 feet out. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Los Angeles, they missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And both free throws good for Casper. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead for the first 2 quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
And the Clippers, looking who they've got. Marjanovic is out there. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Ingles in the 3 slot. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Morris a screen.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. The Nets with the lead. Lopez kicks to Morris. Throws up again to the right side. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoring.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Nets have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Hayward outside. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Hayward's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
Here's Felder. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brooklyn leading by 3. This is DeMurray. Over to the wing. Looking to get back.
First at home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Platoon swap here for the Clippers. Outside Thomas. In the corner, it's Griffin. One falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. Out of bounds. Next ball is Brooklyn keeps possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The kick out to Lopez. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Los Angeles get their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez, not to be denied. Nice, strong finish there.
And there's the pass to Jokic. Back to Thomas. Chandler is screen. 6 to shoot. For the tie. Jokic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And Brooklyn has possession. They lead by 1. And Lopez gets it to go.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Now, here's Thomas. Inside. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Hayward from outside. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn making some changes. Rufus checked in for Markieff Morris. Thomas comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Murray.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. Brooklyn leading by 3. Kicks to Bogdanovich. The Nets working the ball around now. Lopez with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And that one drops for him. 12 points for him.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
He's guarded by Thomas. Lopez, a screen on Thomas. Lopez outside. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Chandler, the pass to Griffin. Pass to Jokic. For the tie. Cooper's with the ball. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Clock at 6. Outside Thomas. Redick for 3.
You know, since Bogdanovich came into the league, he's made some nice strides defensively and a nice contest there.
Thomas's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Now, here's Reddick. Tight defense on him. Chandler goes in. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Nets with the lead. He's guarded by Thomas.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And he knocks it down the first one. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marjanovic checked in for Jokic. Bielitsa comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Ingles is checked in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Felder in for Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
And the Nets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers trailed by 4. Here's Felder. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. All sorts of time. Brooklyn with the rebound. Kufis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Down low. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Felder. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Reddick is in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Reddick's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Clippers.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
The feed now to Bogdanovic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Felder, the pass to Reddick. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick.
Don't let him shoot that.
For the tie. Reddick can't get that one to fall. Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Marjanovic. And he hits it to tie the game up. Marjanovic has got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Kufis. Second shot opportunity. And the shot is long.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Pass to Hayward. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Reddick with the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be gone.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hayward. Will it go? The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Felder. There's a screen by Marjanovic. To the inside. Pass to Bjelica. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. You can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run. He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And stolen by Hayward. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Thomas. Hayward out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Murray. And it's Clarkson in at the 1 spot. So that's the next 5. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Now here's Thomas. Jokic with a screen on Clarkson. And Thomas, here we go. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. The dish to Morris. It's tipped and stolen by Thomas. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LA has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now, here's Thomas. And it's Allen on the wing. Back to Thomas. Out to Chandler. Launches a 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Thomas kicks to Jokic. Over in the corner, Chandler. Back to Jokic. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside for Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Chandler, the pass to Griffin. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. This one for 3. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Clippers leading by 6. Out to Chandler. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. Nice steal. Elevation, Kevin, on the finish.
And nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Thomas, following the bucket by the Nets. clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Thomas got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy. Right?
That's a beautiful chance.
Yes, indeed.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Griffin dishes to Thomas. And it's in there. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Thomas kicks to Allen. Jokic's screen. Back to Thomas. Nailed from three-point land.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Outside for Griffin. Back to Thomas. Again, Los Angeles.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas. He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Chandler outside. Thomas passes to Allen. Back to Thomas. Right side, Griffin. Lets it go from 11. To the paint. That is good in the Los Angeles lead. Cut to just 7 on the basket for Morris.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Thomas kicks to Jokic. To the middle. Here's Chandler. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
Some dishes to Hayward. The offensive rebound. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Lopez.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Thomas passes to Griffin. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Brooklyn with the ball. Count the basket. Lopez has got 14 points here in the second half. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Here's Felder. He dishes it to Ingles. 5 to shoot. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They've got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
A different look for the Clippers. He's guarded by Thomas. And stolen by Thomas. To the middle. Tries to snap the goal streak. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
Tremendous instincts, Gray, to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
It's stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Outside for Thomas. A drive by Allen. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
Thomas kicks to Griffin. Broke loose. Another one falls.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
That's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
Yeah, inexcusable. You just cannot allow that to happen.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Chandler, the pass to Jokic. Knocks it loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Lopez with the steal. Another turnover for the Nets. To the wing right side. Seconds left in the game. Thomas kicks to Griffin. And it's Jokic in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. And that'll be his third foul so far. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris a screen. Hayward outside. He kicks it to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Murray. Misses the three. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This win is such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.